Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. That way, anytime I upload a video, you get notified. So click on the little bell and get notified. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick get ready with me and give you guys updates about what has been going on. So I know that last time that I uploaded the video was the day of my surgery day, and I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded any updates on here on YouTube. Um, it has been a crazy ride. Even though I was off from work, it was like super, super, super crazy. Um, it was tough, I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely, I mean, I kind of like got ready mentally for it, I say, but it was something crazy at the same time. Like I think that if I wouldn't have like gotten ready, like mentally prepared prior to the surgery, it would have been worse definitely. But yeah. But I made it. It's been a month and I'm feeling so much better. So I definitely made it. And honestly, my experience, I think that it was definitely hard. I'm not going to say that it was easy, but I honestly thought that it was going to be like worse. Um, just because, of course, every experience is different for everyone. And some stuff that I had seen, um, I was like, oh my God. But I made it. The hardest were the first 2 weeks. That's when, um, the first 2 weeks, that's when you're still on the all liquid diet, and you have a lot of restrictions. Your stomach is getting used to like ingesting that food again, the liquids, everything. I would say the hardest part of that phase was getting down my water, just because I wanted to do my what's it called, I wanted to do my protein. I just wanted to meet my protein, and sometimes I would forget to drink water, you know? So, yeah, I did make it through. The first couple of weeks were the reason that I say they were the hardest was because there was just a lot of like all those changes. I Prior to going through the surgery, I feel like I had my routine established, like going to the gym, waking up, going to the gym. We would go like at 4 in the morning and then come back, eat breakfast, work, get out, make food, go on the walks in the evenings and things like that. So I kind of had like my routine established. And then all of a sudden, not being able to do all of that is super hard. Well, it was hard for me. So yeah, like just having that routine established and then having to go to not doing anything at all. That's the main thing that like kind of like threw me off. But that didn't, the first 2 weeks it was more because of the liquids and stuff. The third week, that's when I was feeling like that. I was like, oh, I need to do something. Like I'm just here at home. Yeah, we would go on walks in the beginning, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling like motivated. I wasn't feeling like, I was honestly like mentally down. Like I couldn't like I couldn't even like imagine like going out, like, or anything like that. Like I think it was because I stopped going to the gym, and of course the food consumption has a lot to do with that. Also, I wasn't getting the same vitamins, the same water, anything like that. So yeah, like I think that that's like the main reason that that happened. But yeah, I'm going all over the place. Sorry. So yeah, the first 2 weeks were definitely the hardest. If you are going through the journey, the things that really helped me, and I would say would be must haves to purchase, would be the pillow, the maternity pillow. That's what the one that I got. The maternity pillow was a lifesaver for me. I was able to sleep better with it and stuff. And what else? The food scale, definitely get that. The the cups like where you portion your food for the first 2 weeks. I rarely use them now, to be honest, but they did help for those the beginning of those 2 weeks, just to make sure that you know how much how much protein you're taking and stuff like that. It's just easier to measure. And then what else? The other thing would be, what was I gonna say? Oh my god, dude. So the pillow, the food scale, oh like the protein waters, the Fairlife helped me a lot, but I have been talking to people that are also going through the same journey as I am, and they did say that some doctors didn't allow them to have the Fairlife proteins. So I know sometimes those don't work. Unflavored protein helps a lot, like in the first 2 weeks, to put it in your broth. Or maybe even longer, because I know every journey is different. And I was able to uh, meet my protein when I got to the mushy food stage. I was able to meet my protein, but I know that for some people it's harder. So I would definitely recommend getting the unflavored protein. That way you can put it in anything, broths, anything like that. And I didn't feel like it had that chalky texture, but that's like everyone's opinion is different. Because I know that some people do think that the one that I got the I'll put a picture of it. But they said that they think that that one tasted chalky and had like a weird texture, but I didn't have the same experience with that. So I guess yeah, it just depends on it and everyone individually. So yeah, for my first 2 weeks, that's what happened. When I started the 2 week liquid diet that was before surgery, I weighed in at 284. After the liquid diet, I was at 274, which was my weight before the surgery. Um, and now, guess where I'm at, guys? This morning, today, November 5th, election day, I it is November 5th, right? I weighed in at 250. Yay! So that means I was at 274. Someone do the math for me. 24? Is that 24 pounds? 24 pounds in a month. You guys, I had not been in the 250s in a long time. I had not been in the 270s in a long time. And then the 250s, I mean, I don't know. I've been feeling great, honestly. Even though my food intake is obviously less because of what I went through, but I'm so glad that the first 2 weeks are over. Back at the gym, I started the gym last week, which was my 4 week mark. And yeah, like I was still at the 25-pound restriction, but I was able to go to the gym. That my doctor did say I was able to do that. My 25-pound restriction was lifted last week on Wednesday, or Thursday. And yeah, like I felt like I wasn't working out, but at the same time I was like optimistic. I was like, you know what, you're moving your body, you're getting something done, so that's perfect that you're doing that. And yeah, like I was just grateful that I was able to at least go back to the gym um, earlier, because I know that a lot of people they're not able to go to the gym in like 2 months, depending on what their doctor tells them. But to me, like thankfully they did let me go back to the gym. So, and then once I got cleared, I started to lift a little bit more. Not what I used to, just because I'm taking it slow. I don't want like to injure myself or like get any hernias or anything like that. So yeah, I'm so excited for that. And I felt so much better, you guys. In that third week that I was talking about, that I wasn't able to go to the gym or do anything. I was able to walk, but I don't know why I felt like so. I wasn't motivated for that. Um, but yeah, and then But yeah, so I went back to the gym, and then that has helped me a lot. I really wanted to get to the gym as soon as possible. Just like I know that, which I know it's like impossible for it to like prevent it, but my loose skin and stuff. That way I can help my skin go through its process like naturally, but I can also help it. I've been putting on like my lotions for stretch marks, the bio oil, like everything, just to make sure that I don't have a lot of loose skin. Which prior to surgery, I already had some loose skin. I was still going to the gym, but if you guys remember from my first video, I when I started my weight loss journey, I was at 320 pounds, and I did lose like 40 pounds on my own. So that did, but yeah, I did lose some of that weight on my own, and I did have like, especially my arms. This is where I have like the most flaccid skin, and my inner thighs, which you guys will see in some pictures here soon. And then um, yeah, so that's the one thing that not that I'm afraid of, because I know that it's gonna happen, but I don't want to develop like those like insecurities and things like that. So I'm like mentally preparing myself for it. But yeah, so I just wanted to get to the gym as fast as I could, just to help through that process. And then what else? I am so yeah, I went back to the gym. Now I'm also on my soft fork and tender food. So I'm so glad I'm there, because I'm able to eat a lot of stuff more than what I was doing the first week, and then the 2 weeks of the soft of the mushy food. And which they were basically the same. My doctor just told me as long as I chewed my food until they were at that applesauce consistency for the mushy food stage, then I was good. But yeah, like that's pretty much what I was doing. And yeah, so yeah, right now I'm at 250 pounds. Yay! And my goal is to get to like the 180s, just because I'm 5'7", 5'8". And yeah, I just want to like be at like a weight, or I guess my ideal weight. And it hasn't been a long time, so to me it sounds like weird to even think that I would get to that weight, just because, I mean, not even when I got married. When we got married, I think I was already in the 260s, which was like 10 years ago. And yeah, when I met my husband, I mean, I was younger, of course, and then I was probably in my 180s, 190s, but I was young. But yeah, so yeah, so now I'm able to do all of that and go to the gym and eat a little bit more. I just want to like do everything by the book. That way I get my best results. I know the first year is when we can truly lose as much weight as we want or can. And I mean, why not give it? I mean, I already went through all this. I did the whole process for this whole year, which honestly was the hardest year of my life, guys. Like, I don't want to get emotional because I cry for everything, but it truly was the hardest year of my life. I know to a lot of people, of course, when people see you, they don't think that that you're going through it, or they think that no, she's doing fine, or oh, you're doing great, you look happy, or whatever. Which I appreciate, of course. Any compliment that is non-physical, I love. So whenever they tell me, "Oh, you look happier, you look this, you look that," I really love. But at the same time, in your head, you're like, "Am I happy? Like why am I doing this?" Like, especially me, that I didn't have like issues with my body image and things like that. I would think that sometimes I would think like, no, I don't need to lose weight. You're beautiful as you are. And then when you're kind of forced to do these things, it's it's hard. It's a little hard. And yeah, like so it was definitely like one of the hardest years of my life. Just everything, like in general, there were a lot of things that happened and a lot of changes in my life that I wasn't expecting. And um I mean, this surgery itself was just a big life change, and like it just changed your lifestyle, and a lot of people like underestimate that. They think that just because you're getting a surgery, you're going the easy way out and things like that. And it's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. I know that like people that have lost weight naturally are doing the gym and just caloric deficits or diets, keto, whatever they do. I mean, it's so admirable for them to see that too. But trust me, like as I'll speak for myself, like me getting this surgery wasn't my first option. My doctors had already told me twice, and I still was hesitant to do it. So it was definitely my last option. And sometimes, like due to like hormonal issues, whatever issues you have, you have to do it. And fuck whoever thinks that we don't have to, that it's easy, because it wasn't easy. Like all this year going through the insurance process itself, just that itself was like freaking hard. um Doctor's appointments, having people like stare at you like they don't know what going to the doctor is like, and like being judged pretty much by your doctors all the time, or when you have issues going on and they automatically go to your weight. In my case, having PCOS, they everybody automatically wants to give you birth control, just because unfortunately there's not enough research to see what else can help. Which exercise helps PCOS a lot, but at the same time you are having all of these like anxiety and depression caused by PCOS and hormonal issues, and it doesn't like make it doesn't let you do anything like. And a lot of people can look at it as an excuse or whatever you want, but you're not the one feeling it. So yeah, it's been a tough year definitely, but I am so grateful now that I'm here. I'm so ready for 2025. There's a lot of good things coming my way. And I'm so excited for that. I have received an like great huge amount of support from everyone, my family, my friends, people on social media. Like some people are like, I don't know, some there's a lot of hate obviously out there, but um there's also a lot of love. There's a lot of people that I don't even know and are like always consistently commenting on my TikToks, even like following me now on Instagram and things like that. And it feels so beautiful because you get a lot of love from all of these strangers, and it just makes you like value that a little bit more, just because yeah, sometimes you're just like in certain situations where you can't force people to be there for you, of course, but it's always nice. And yeah, like just receiving love from all of these people has been so surreal and so like, I don't know, it just like warms my heart. And um it motivates me a little bit more, because now you're like, oh my god, people are watching, like. And it's not like it's like I'm not like TikTok famous or anything yet. Yet. But yeah, it just like it makes you feel great, like just receiving all this support from strangers, that are now maybe like social media friends or whatever, or connections that you build and stuff. So yeah, I'm so excited for this year, um, this coming year. And this year, even though it was the hardest year of my life, it was also like the one that I've loved the most. I'm gonna cry. because it's been, I don't know, it's very tough for people that go through, sorry, for people, good thing I haven't put mascara on, huh? For people that go through weight loss, just when you finally get there, like right now where I am, and you lose like the weight that you haven't been able to lose in years, it's just like beautiful, you know? And I was very hesitant to get the surgery, like I said, and then now that I finally got it, I was like, why didn't I do this sooner? You know, because I mean, it would have helped Jasmine like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Like I wouldn't have gone through some stuff if I would have done the surgery sooner. And I look like just everyone in the, I'm such an ugly crier, I'm sorry. But just everyone that's going through their journey, it's nobody knows how hard it is. I was telling my husband because I wouldn't even shop like in stores anymore. Like I would just order my clothes from Shein just because I already knew that if I went to a store, like there wasn't going to be something in my size. And I didn't notice that until like last week. Um, and I even like bursted out in tears with my husband because I told him like we were getting to like, I don't know, Home Goods or Nordstrom or something. And I told him, you know what? Today I went to Marshall's and I was actually, and I noticed that I was looking at the clothes. Like I never look at the clothes in stores. Like I never looked at the clothes in stores for me because like if I were to go to the store, it was because I was buying a gift or something for the house or something for Eric. But I I would never go to the store to buy something for me just because I already knew that it wasn't gonna fit. Like it wasn't gonna fit. And then last week I went to Marshall's to buy Christmas stuff, and I noticed myself looking at the clothes, and then yeah, I left and whatever, but then when my husband got home from work, we had to go to the store again to make a return. And I told him, you know what? I realized that I never looked at clothes. And then he was like, why is that? Like, why do you think like now you're looking at clothes? And then I was like, well, because now I think that I can fit in them and the clothes in the stores. And he was like, oh babe, I'm so sorry that you went through that. And then I just like bursted in tears because I didn't know, like in my head I was always like, you make yourself believe, like I was always like, no, I don't like to go shopping, or I'm not a person that shops. And if you know me and if you ask my friends, they'll tell you that like I usually don't shop in stores. Like I order everything online, even for Christmas. But especially when it comes for like clothes for me, I would never like look at them because I knew that they weren't gonna fit. And unfortunately there's a lot of stores that aren't plus size friendly, and if they are, they're extremely expensive and crazy. So that's why I would always order my clothes from Shein. So even like things like that we didn't notice, like sorry, I have a big nudo en la garganta. Even like things like that we didn't notice, like that's why I say that this journey isn't easy, just because yeah, like right now I feel very like happy, and I feel happy and a lot better. But you have moments like that kind of like take you back to how you felt. And sometimes like you didn't even know you felt like that. Like I didn't know I felt like that back then, you know. And yeah, like it 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 happens like So it's been a roller coaster. Like I have days that I'm like crying because I remember things, and then days that I'm like super happy because I'm proud of myself of what where I'm at right now. I have another friend that he Christian, like he also went through the same journey, and he's always like messaging me and letting me know like, hey, you're doing great. I also like went through the same journey. Like yesterday he was telling me that he can feel what I'm feeling just because he felt it too, like going through his journey. Oh my god, I can't stop crying. Once I start crying, guys, I can't stop. So if you don't want to see me crying, just stop the video. Just kidding. But yeah, like he went through the same thing, and he's like, I feel what you're feeling right now, and it makes me so happy because I went through it, like I went through it, and I'm seeing you, like, and I remember where I was at in that phase. And now like he's like probably the one of the happiest people that I know. And yeah, like just all the like those little messages, like my friends just text me to check in, how are you doing, and this, like those little check-ins, like you have no idea, like my friends, my family, everyone that does it, like even the strangers, like you guys have no idea how much they help. Just because even though you have all of the support, which I feel that I have like so much support from my family, my friends, my husband, like I'm truly truly blessed with all the support that I have. But and even though you if you there's not enough support ever, so even if you get a lot of support, and if you get more, then it's always welcomed. But yeah, like it that's why I say that it's been the hardest year of my life, and this journey hasn't been easy, just because yeah, like mentally, like yeah, I'm able to eat my protein and things like that, but there's a lot of factors that go into it. And yeah, I'm so excited for just everything, like even being able to run. Like the other day I tried to jog, and I jogged like for like 10 more seconds than what I used to, and like little things like that just make me so happy. Little changes that I see, being able to tie my shoes. Now I'm able to bring my leg up and tie it from my left leg. My right legs, I still struggle a little bit. I don't know why, but just things like that, that you guys, like a lot of people that judge us going through like gastric or bariatric surgery don't know that we go through. Like even simple things like that, like tying your shoes, going to the restroom, like being able to wipe yourself. TMI. But like things like that people don't see, like that those are daily things that you start noticing, and you're like, oh shit, I can do this now. But yeah, like I don't regret it. Maybe the first week, not even the first week, I'm not gonna say that I regretted it, but just because like I told you, I got mentally prepared before. And I was all the time, when the first weeks I was like, Jasmine, like you knew this was gonna happen. Like it's just a week, it's just 2 weeks. You got this. Just walk, walk, walk. The first 2 weeks I did walk a lot here in the house. The third week was the week that I was feeling down. Like the third, I was like, I can't do anything. But the first 2 weeks, and then I took the Gas 6. That's something else that I would recommend for you guys to buy, the Gas 6, just because that did help a lot with the gas pain. Um, and yeah, that's what it's been this month. I've been busy decorating for Christmas. I'll show you guys in a bit. And then Halloween, I usually host Halloween. I didn't think I was going to do it this year because I thought that I wasn't going to be feeling good, but I was feeling great last week. So I'll show you guys some pictures of that. And then yeah, like I'm so excited. I went back to work. Yesterday was officially my first full day, because I went back on Friday, and but I just worked for like 2 hours. And then Monday was my full day at work. And then yeah, like it's been something. I'll show you guys some pictures and of where I'm at right now, where my incisions are. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for hearing me cry. I'll try not to do that again. But yeah, I just can't help. This journey has been so emotional and so surreal that I guess you guys saw that part of me now. We're more we're more our relationship is more serious now. But thank you again so much for watching. I love you guys. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.